redoing this because of some suggestions, as well as the Pursuit fans getting kind of mad because I said Pursuit was the worst of the DPS towers, which is just because of my past experiences with Pursuit. We're not that great. But without further yapping, let's get into this. Okay, no long intermission this time. We're just gonna get straight to it. So, garbage towers once again. I'm choosing turret this time for main DPS, because Pursuit, I've realized, especially with the last game, it is actually not that bad. It's a good max DPS and can't get stunned at all, even though it has horrible targeting. So I'm choosing turret this time because it has a bad placement limit and, well, yeah, it's just turret. Turret's not that good. And although Trapper still might be worse, I'm choosing Freezer this time for my stall tower because I haven't really tried it much, so we'll determine at the end which one's worse. Sorry to all the Medic fans out there, but Medic's still doo-doo. Not really. But it's still the worst out of the support towers. Might actually be a little more helpful this time, now that turret can actually get stunned. And then for the worst early game tower, you know who it is again, Paintballer. And then farm for money. Nothing bad about that one. Or just like last time, we're going to be doing this on U-turn. So it's, you know, same thing. And let's see how not far we can get. Or how far we can get. Who knows, this could win. Because I haven't really tried Freezer out much yet. Alright, now we're doing Fallen mode. Start by farming. Hope the audio isn't really quiet this time. I boosted my mic by 200%. Or change it to 200%. If I wanted to, I could actually go a little further with farm, but seeing how much money I had last time, I don't think I need to. So I'm still gonna get the Paintballer at the same time. So the turret is more expensive than Pursuit. You can only get 5 of them, so I'm gonna max that out pretty quickly. Let's get ready to place another farm. And then on wave 5, we'll finally get something. Or no, wave 4. One. Right. Set this on strongest, forgot about that. I feel like this is a little bugged because the paintball splash doesn't really match how big the splash damage is. Paintballer goated? No. No. I guess second paintballer. Oh, that was bad placement. Come on. Like, it didn't even do damage. No, we are using, you know, paintballers. I don't know what I expected. This sucks. Yeah, we're doing worse than we did last time. feel like I couldn't place that paintballer right. Yeah, I need to farm really good because the only hidden detection we're gonna have this time is turret. We won't have Trapper to save us. I mean, last time Trapper was the only one, but now we don't have any cheap tower because we brought Freezer. And, you know, Freezer didn't get hidden detection until max, and it's not a damaged tower, so. Alright, paintball, you got it. Come on, there you go. Actually going pretty good. Probably should have got a third paintballer though. Okay, we just leaked to 1 with 1 HP. Okay, I'm just gonna get a third paintballer here to help handle this wave. Not going too bad. Okay, here comes the boss. We gotta skip quickly, I think. So we're gonna get a turret in the middle here. Right here, I think that's the spot. Yeah, that's the spot. Okay. And then that will just shred this boss. Or chew it, as the store description says. Destroyed. I thought I got hidden detection at level 2. It's only level 1. I think it gets lead at level 2. Or just a big damage buff. Okay, time for another boss. Probably set this guy off strongest now. Since now the turret's gonna be carrying the team. Alright, now I can exactly one-shot all these hiddens. Pow. 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 Destroyed. Pow. Yeah. Chop. Slam. That worked pretty well. And now I'm questioning my decision to use turret as a garbage tower. Because really, if it's a DPS tower, it's not bad. So you could probably solo Fallen with any DPS tower, as, you know, if you only bring one DPS tower, even if it's like pretty bad, you probably just have the other supports and whatever make up for it. But yeah, I can't do garbage towers without upsetting anyone. Without upsetting some people. That's kind of strongest. turret's actually not that bad, it has a really good range. And that just means really good, reliable. Kind of opposite of Pursuit. The reason I chose U-turn the first time is because it's like the best map for Pursuit, because it can kind of cover everything. But, you know, it pretty much applies to any tower that has a decent range. Don't reckon this video is gonna do as good as the other one, because if there's no people angry in the comments, then people aren't gonna get angry, and people aren't gonna write comments, and the video is not gonna do that good, but I don't really care about that. This is an issue. I have been farming too much. Alright, that fixes it a bit. I think my strategy is to just max out one turret. Oh, I need to get a bunch of level 2s, then I'll just max them out one by one to fully take advantage of the range. Make sure one turret's constantly firing. Alright, Fallons, are we good? Yeah, we're good. I remember when I first tried to start soloing Fallen, first used turret on like farmlands before it got reworked. Just kept dying to the tank. It'd be pretty boring if I just say the same thing again. Even though I know for a fact that most people aren't going to watch the whole video. So I might just talk about stuff or whatever. I hope they don't really mess it up when they rework Fallen mode. I want them to keep mysteries. Because mysteries are kind of fun. Alright, that's a good turret range. Now I'll get another one down. Another one. Oh, I can't get it there, dang it. Okay, I'll spread these out a little more. Need to find one more good spot. Right here. That works. It's actually probably better to get these nearer to the back, because, you know, they're gonna get stunned when the boss comes. And they're only gonna get, like, revived right here, and then they're gonna get, like, stabbed by the thing, so they're gonna have to catch stuff in the back. But, you know, they have full map range, pretty much, so I'm not sure that matters that much. I know Paintballer hasn't really had a good role in the early game, but you just can't. Like, you have to use the hiddens. At that point, you might just use the turret, and that's what I did. Actually getting a really good amount of money, because just like last time I finished farming really early. That was because paintball was like crazy cheap. Right, oh, that guy doesn't reach the other side. Okay, Freezer might actually be better than Trapper. Spinning right max level turret already. Only weigh 25. Let's get a freezer up here. It's the same room for a medic as well. I think a medic goes like here. Actually, let's get that so it can start healing health in case something like comes through our defenses. Medic has hidden detection? Huh. Okay, freezer isn't that bad. But trapper isn't that bad either. This would have been like a lot less controversial, like maybe a year ago, but now like game balancers have kind of balanced everything with all the reworks. Because, you know, the only tower left that's really just a joke is paintballer. And trapper is not a joke, it's just forgotten. Kinda crazy how the last video went from like 3 to 3 the second day, and then to like 7 views, and then to 1,200 when I checked again. I only even noticed because one of my friends was like, dude, how'd you get 1,000 views? And I'm like, what? Go? Okay, yeah, tank's just getting destroyed. This might actually have a good chance of winning. It's not like Pursuit where they're gonna like miss those one fallen guardians because they're focused on some ones that are further in the back. See, this might be possible, in which it would be less clickbaity of a video. Destroyed. Alright, we're about to get our last turret maxed out. So this might actually be an easy win. But I think the fact that we're getting our last turret maxed out right now is a problem. Because that means we're not going to be getting any more upgrades or major changes in DPS, so we're just going to get slowly weaker compared to the stronger and stronger horde of zombies. We need some splash damage. Because these breakers are taking forever to chew through. Same thing with the giant bosses. That's why Pyro is actually pretty decent support. Because it's basically only taking 60% of our damage. See, once again, turret isn't the worst in DPS value. It's actually pretty high. But, you know, it's the placement limit. That's why I don't go off raw statistics, because sometimes they're not the best way to measure something. Setting all these paintballers to random so they like throw the paintballs at the random breakers, rather than just the ones in the front, which like wastes half the splash damage. Alright, I think I need to just spread these freezers out now. Oh, we just took out all of our turrets. We're gonna need a freezer to freeze this guy. Let's try this frost grenade. Oh, hey, that worked pretty well. Not very long, but it worked kind of well. How much DPS does the freezer have? Is that like 3 times 10 per second? That's 30 DPS. It is a burst tower. It's probably like 15 DPS, still better than paintball over here. Might need to use those frost grenades just to slow down the horde breakers. Max out this turret. Get a freezer in the back. And a freezer in the very back. Probably should get it closer to the medic. See, speaking of medic, let's upgrade the medic. Okay, it is actually getting most of these guys. Let's get like another medic right here. Because this freeze in the back is probably going to be pretty critical. This guy can't get freeze though. Youch. Default medic skin is looking kind of outdated. I don't think it needs a rework because, like, it has one pretty niche use, which is just healing things on those hard modes where everything gets stunned, but that's pretty much it. I don't think not everything needs to have like a bajillion different uses and actually be a good tower. I mean, medic's a pretty good tower though. Chat, is this real? After a bit of getting back to here, we are back. So I placed my turrets a little better this time. So remember, I have to redo this because it's just contributing to my damage quest over here. Yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna win this because of the low max DPS of turret. I'm not sure my audio is working properly. I should probably check that. Alright, need to get more of these paintballers for the breakers. Actually, no, probably not that useful. Max out my turret first. And get another DPS medic too. Not bad. So it's a little less than Freezer's DPS. Does have really good range though. I'm gonna place a Freezer here. Set to random. So it like slows down all the enemies. And actually a free the placement. They are red outlines have going a bit crazy. We need a guy here like set on the strongest. It's just out of range. Get it right in this. Yes. I set this guy to strongest instead of random as well. Fallen King can actually get slowed down a bit. Either that or it's just the animation plays. This looks kind of goofy, by the way. They really need to like tone down the animation on bosses. So I just realized, wave, whatever it is, like 38, 37, the one with 2 Necromancer bosses is going to be a pretty big problem if one Necromancer boss getting that far. Set this guy back to first here. Just realized I had disconnected on wave 37, I believe. Rather than wave 34 like I thought I did. I can start the footage there again. Oh no. It's lagging out again. It did that all suddenly. Alright. Desperate times call for more freezers. Gonna be on random, so it slows down everything once again. Yes, wave 37 was the problematic one. Not getting much stuns this time. Say that and something gets stunned. We need a freezer attack. I have so much money, but not much to do with it. Strongest. About the strongest. It's gonna go on the strongest. Heal. Okay. Yep, we're done. I probably could have stumbled like a wave or two further if I set more of those turrets on strongest so I can beat this wave, but I do not see us beating wave 40 with this. Alright, outro time. I'm not doing this again. Hope you enjoyed. But I might start getting into streaming again, just like sharing these TDS challenges or Minecraft, like my less popular videos. So that's it. Goodbye.